objectively, Fab is nice.
Come on.
Objectively,
I'm
he's
not
nice
saying he's not nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Definitely nice,
Arguable.
but I feel Banks is better. A lot of his biggest records are features. A lot of Banks' big records he wrote by himself.
Right.
Banks' mixtape catalog, we was the hottest in the streets. And the reason why I give you these examples, because Fab was on our tour, buddy. And Fab wanted to sign with us, buddy.
Yeah.
So who's better?
Lloyd Banks versus Fabolous popping up in 2026. What the hell's going on? But Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo have a new podcast coming out. The name escapes me at the moment, but I'm sure we'll put something on the screen to let y'all know what's going on with that. And they were on the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying, stirring up trouble, going viral the way that they should. And somehow the Lloyd Banks versus Fabolous debate came up.
The Fab Banks thing, because that is a good conversation, because I always looked
I'm going with Banks.
But I always looked at Banks as being
I'm
fruit
going with
on
Lloyd
Fab's
Banks.
tree.
No, Yayo going with Banks.
Yeah,
I'm going with Banks, and I'm going to tell you why.
Wow.
Banks about to go on tour right now, out the country. Who else is going on tour?
What are we talking about? Like Banks does show. Like I see Banks on the road all the time.
But he's about to go overseas right now.
But
He's
you
going to
talking about
Bulgaria and all
catalog
that.
and lyrical. Let me ask you, Murda.
They be hating on Banks.
Banks, nobody.
You can't ask a studio.
I gotta ask him.
Of
Banks
people
Fab.
who's better when they're all friends with Fab. Not saying Fab ain't nice. It's debatable, but I'm going with Banks.
Murda.
Huh?
And Yayo, you know, loyalist, said he's got to go with Lloyd Banks. And he actually didn't even really want to care what anyone else's opinions are because he's like, y'all all friends with Fabolous. He's like, I'm going to go with Lloyd Banks. And the reason he brought up was Lloyd Banks tours very heavy worldwide. And he doesn't believe Fabolous can go tour as heavy as Lloyd Banks does worldwide. And I give that comment a little more credit than I would normally. It sounds like someone just caping up for their homeboy, but I've heard DJs that travel heavy, say they run into Lloyd Banks at the airport all the time, right? And if you really think about it, if he went on the world tours with 50 Cent,
that's where he got that exposure from.
So the G Unit hype still exists to this day.
Worldwide.
Yeah, exactly. So it would only be he would have to be like the worst businessman ever. Lloyd Banks is quiet, but he's not stupid. And he definitely, you know what I'm saying, turned that into...
He's nice.
Yeah.
He's nice.
Now, if you want to break down bar, like...
I would put them on equal scale just in terms of, like, spitting bars. Like, they're both nasty.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about... I mean...
Well, the argument for Fabolous was commercial success, right? Like, you could say, Fabolous has the song with Tamia, which is huge, right? He got the song with... Holla Back, Young, all that shit that came out on his first album. Then he's even got features. He's on Diddy songs, you know what I'm saying? He's got the song with Neo. And it's a little harder to name some Lloyd Banks singles that might have been that big. On Fire, you know what I'm saying, maybe. But doesn't mean they're not great songs or great, even just lyrics, just didn't have the commercial success, right? Like, I saw a video today, can I pull it up? I saw a video today that was like, it was a Fat Man Scoop talking to DMX. So he's just going through naming lyricists, right? It's like,
did I stutter?
Big L, Eminem, DMX, Drake.
Lloyd Banks? Lloyd Banks? Lloyd Banks? Or what? Lloyd Banks?
Lloyd Banks, lyricist? The illest lines ever. All right, quote 4 bars.
4 bars.
4 bars. Come on, X. Come on, I can't even. 4 bars. Yo, it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be hard. 4 bars. 4 bars. No, fuck it. Give me 2. Give me 2. I can't. 2 bars.
He said, give me 2. That's the barbershop though distraction argument. Cause like we talking lyricists, right? I guess DMX said it the best because he said bars. But like that's what Jim Jones did with Pusha T. When he was on the Breakfast Club, and that's what started their whole little thing where he's like name 4 Pusha T songs. He's like, go ahead and like name it right now. How does that mean Pusha T's not nice? Because I can't think 4 songs off the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? That to me just means you don't have the same commercial success. Like, don't take away from your niceness. If anything,
that is true.
The nicest dudes aren't commercially successful. You know what I'm saying? So but that's that
because I wouldn't be able to name 4 Pusha T songs off the top of my head. But
you know he's one of the nicest.
I would, if you ask, I would say he's one of the nicest. Like
even I'll take a Kendrick Lamar. I don't listen to that much Kendrick Lamar music. It's not my go-to music in the gym. Don't mean Kendrick Lamar is not nice. And don't mean I don't listen to some of his stuff either. But if you were like, yo, name your favorite Kendrick Lamar songs, it might take me a little second to make that list. I might have to look through a playlist or two to pick it out. And it's not just automatically going to come off the top of the head. Whereas,
but you know how nasty he is.
But name your favorite Jay-Z songs. Yeah, well, I spent hours listening to Jay-Z. Say your favorite DMX. Yes, I was a high schooler. I was on a bus. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to hours and hours of this stuff. So it's like, I don't want to take the argument there. You know what I'm saying? So like, but you sounds like you want to give them equal footing. It sounds like you don't have
in terms of lyricism, like they're both.
And you listen to their era of music.
I would, So then I don't even know because like if you would say, okay, who's the biggest star? I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, if Lloyd Banks is touring overseas, I mean that I would like to say that says it all. I'm sure Fabolous does shows in the States.
But does touring overseas even make you a bigger star? Because like, there's an argument, right? I was still talking to this dude. It was crazy. I walked into this family doll. He had a Wu-Tang hat on, and I was like, Wu-Tang Clan ain't done the F with. He was like, yeah, they still doing it. Da 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 da. And I was like, you're right. And he was like, he thought I was talking about underground music, right? And he goes, yeah, like they do a lot of underground shit. I'm like, Ghostface, Raekwon, they signed to Nas on Mass Appeal. You know what I'm saying? They still doing commercial stuff. And then, but he started saying like Jizza and a lot of the other ones, they do, they do shows, they do mad touring. So I can imagine where like maybe a lesser known, if we just gonna keep it in Wu-Tang, a lesser known Wu-Tang member could be in Ireland, he could be in London, he could be.
But I heard that like the bag overseas would be crazy.
No, yeah, 100%, yeah. So. But I don't know if that makes you a bigger artist. It makes you you have a wider net. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, because there's people who are big outside of America who just want to blow up in America. They're huge outside of America. You know what I'm saying? They got fans in Africa, fans in London, but they know when they get that American success, that's the spike. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people, and I'm sure Fabolous doesn't have to necessarily work because maybe he made a lot of money off the commercial success of songs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know his situation. But you know what I'm saying? Like
I would put them in the same boat. Like they're both you
don't have a preference, like, because you listen to both artists. Yeah. You don't have a preference, or they song come on, you rocking to it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say so.
They got a song together too, right? On the Lloyd Banks album. If I'm not mistaken. I think Fabolous.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to say Swiss Beats did it too. Oh shit, now you got me thinking about it. Hold on, Lloyd Banks.
Certainly one artist ain't better than the other when it comes to them too.
Let's say Joe. Start It Up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which is on a Lloyd Banks album, you know what I'm saying? And the other thing I hate about this is
that came out when we was in like 05, I think it came out.
I remember playing it at a strip club party, and I think you and Keith might have came in Newburgh, and I remember playing it, and it got a big like reaction. So it must have been. I don't think it was even a new song at that point.
No, it couldn't have been.
I remember out of college.
When it first came out. Like we was graduating soon. You may have just graduated.
Okay. No, it was a banger. Like, so you know what I mean. And I can't think even from that song like one held it down harder than the other. You know what I'm saying? So we see what it is. Thank you for checking out this short clip of the Perfect Talk podcast.
Make sure you like, subscribe, put those comments in. People, let us know what you're thinking.
Also, check out the website, perfecttalkpodcast.com for everything Perfect Talk Podcast. Peace.